Welcome back, Chef Bud joins us. I cheated on him whenever we brought in Tyler with the barbecue.
She did, folks. She did. She did.
I'm never going to hear the end of it.
All of you that do this for a living, come on in.
You know,
she loves them all.
I do.
She does.
Doesn't she?
She does.
Any man that'll cook for
She
me.
loves you more than she loves
I
me.
do.
No,
You're my first love.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
You're like the high school
This
sweetheart.
is dying fast.
You're like the man I'll always go back to. You know, the one that
I come on
you can
Mondays.
just never leave.
That's right.
You're that
okay,
guy.
we like to think.
Never leave.
Yeah, until the next barbecue guy comes. Anyways, I think it was the cowboy hat. And I almost went cowboy hat, but it's not me. So. Anyways, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. I hope it's up to that caliber. We're gonna do something that's a little bit fun today because with it being Memorial Day, these are two items you can do really quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
This chicken you can actually do way in advance. I told you last week that if you didn't have a plan, this would be a good thing to do. You can do it this morning. You'll have it ready for tonight.
Perfect.
And what we did was I'm using bone-in chicken breast, and they're actually chicken halves, just the breast part of it.
Okay.
And you can see the marinade here that's on the screen right now. And a little bit of rosemary, thyme, some sage, and then one of the key ingredients is balsamic vinegar. And the balsamic vinegar is going to give you a nice little tang flavor that it's going to be kind of hard to identify, but you'll know it as you eat it. There's some garlic in there, a little bit of oil. One of the things I was going to tell you about marinating, if you'll put all this marinade together and just stick the chicken into a Ziploc bag, stick it in the refrigerator. Here's a tip, put a bowl in there so that when you set it in there, if it leaks, it won't leak all over the refrigerator. I just see that happening.
I know.
But one thing I will tell you, it's going to come out looking like this when we go back. It'll look just like this, and what it's going to do, it's going to kind of look dark, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's just the vinegar.
I was going to say about the balsamic vinegar.
Right, and so what you do is you just stick it on your grill and just grill it. Now, one of the things Steve was talking about earlier, we were talking about grilling, was the ability to do it without flipping a lot.
Yes.
Same thing applies to chicken or anything else. What I like to do is start it, and you can see here how I've marked this here. If you'll start it on the skin side and then flip it over to the bone side, it works a lot better. You only make a couple flips and you're in good shape.
Okay.
Same thing here. One of the things,
don't flip it too much.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You just don't want to flip it back and forth. One of the things that happened that I really liked was the fact that last week when your new guy was here, he had, I'm just playing, but he had a thermometer. 165 is what you want to do it to, but one of the things you can do if you don't have a thermometer is obviously cook it long enough. But if you'll prod it, when it starts, the juices are clear, it's pretty much done. Okay? And that applies not only to chicken, but to beef as well.
Yeah.
So we got a little bit of this cooked up here, but we're going to make see, I make you work. I think that's what the problem is.
Tyler just let me stand
and
there
I think this is the problem. I was worried about you going back to your old ways.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to make a roasted potato salad. And what this is I'm using two potatoes. You can use Yukon Golds. You can use baby reds. I'm using both because it gives a nice little color.
Okay.
And what I did was I basically just boiled them off, got them about par done, cut them in half, and then we just threw them on the grill. They'll grill a lot easier if you do that.
Okay.
It takes a lot of the cooking time away. A little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. Now, Meredith, you can buy this in the store.
Okay.
But
potato salad?
No.
Too.
Hey, go ahead and buy this.
Okay.
We're gonna see it. One of the things I do is to roast the red bell peppers, and this is a segment of one that I did. If you'll just oil them and stick them on your grill and let them blister, this will peel right off. Now, you can buy this in the store. It's a lot easier, but I think this tastes a lot fresher and a lot better. You buy it in the store. God only knows what would happen.
I'll try.
But if you'll cut that down, you can see that's a nice picture right there. You can see how nice they peel off.
Yeah.
But you can buy roasted red bell peppers in the store. They work out just as well.
Okay.
So what I have in there is I have the roasted red bells that I've cut up.
Okay.
And then we put a little mayonnaise and garlic in there. To that, we're going to add some, I'm doing this today? Okay.
Yeah.
To this, we're going to add some Dijon mustard and a little bit of smoked paprika. Now, one of the things you can do is you can put this into, go ahead and whip that all together. Okay. You can put this into a blender or a food processor, and it'll come out a lot thinner than this, a little bit more liquefied. We got a little bit of white wine vinegar oil, white wine vinegar. I'm going to whip that up, and then I'm just going to top it with a little bit of cilantro.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the roasted potatoes, and we're going to set them right down in there. We're just going to coat them.
Okay.
And what's going to happen is the heat from the potato kind of helps this cook up a little bit and kind of finishes it off. Go ahead and start stirring those in there. Look at
This looks really good.
It's great. It's phenomenal.
I could maybe make this.
I think you could do this.
I could try.
See, you're right, Stephen. That's the way I like it. Instead of having it all mashy,
Yeah.
I like it like this.
Okay.
I know you don't, Steve. I can tell by
No, I was just Different.
Kind of getting on my bad side now.
Oh, gosh.
We were right together. you
First
and I.
we're cheating.
Yeah.
I was going to
Now you're
say
gonna
it.
criticize
Yeah.
him. He's gonna
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day, Steve, and I'm here.
This
What
is
did
the
I-
only
what did
day
I
I can
do?
eat.
Steve, it's Memorial Day, and I came out to help you. Really?
Thanks. Yeah.
I'll get to that. We're going to have a little bit of...
Hug each other.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Killing
a little
me.
bit more. And we're just going to pop some on the plate there.
Okay.
This is a really, really good dish. I love doing this potato salad because it's very unique. People
Yum.
people will really compliment you a lot on the flavors because you kind of get that. With the red bell pepper, you get the roasted flavor.
Right.
And then you also get a little smoke in there from the smoked paprika. And you can make it as thin or as thick as you want it. But you heap that on there, and you'll have yourself a wonderful little salad for the holiday meal. And one thing about this is if you take this chicken, like I said, and marinate it way in advance, all you're doing is pulling out a bag, putting it on the grill. So
Yeah.
it's very simple. Next week when I come back, if I come back, next week I come back, we're going to do some lighter stuff. We'll do some lighter stuff for a couple weeks and then get into some grilling stuff over Father's Day.
Okay.
Thank you to all the vets. We
Oh,
appreciate you so
absolutely.
much.
Definitely.
All your families that have lost, we thank you so much for your sacrifice because we wouldn't be here clowning around if it wasn't for that.
That's right.
Right? And
That's
you'll
it.
always be my first love.
Right. See, here
Always
we go.
love
It's
you.
coming back,
Always
folks.
come
Coming
back to you.
Till Wednesday. Tune in Wednesday for the guy of the day.
We'll be back.
God of the day.
I love you.
I know.